So my name is Val McKenzie, and I'm an assistant professor here in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology at CU. I finished my PhD at UC Santa Barbara in 2005. Most of my training is in parasitology, the study of parasites. This overlaps with a field called disease ecology, which is sort of understanding the ecology of infectious diseases. And a lot of my work, I want to understand ways we can improve the future for wildlife, so I would consider conservation biology also a part of my work. I'm particularly interested in how land use changes and invasive species and things that are human-mediated disturbances, how those affect the diseases of wildlife. Emerging infectious diseases are becoming more and more a threat to humans as well as to wildlife. And we need to better understand where they're coming from and what are we doing that exacerbates those problems, and how can we predict when these are going to occur and potentially prevent them. Climate change is going to affect parasites and pathogens very differently across different types of parasites and pathogens. Some of them may respond to climate change and increase both in their intensity or in the geographic areas that they are affecting, and other parasites and pathogens may actually decrease in their intensity and kind of restrict from geographic areas where they were once present. And it's hard to predict that, so there's a little bit of alarmism out there that climate change is going to cause all these massive increases in infectious disease everywhere, and that's not true across the board. There are some diseases we think that will and maybe are responding positively to climate change, but others may respond negatively. And examples are ones that would be able to move into higher elevation areas where they weren't before. There are some indications that this is happening with malaria in areas of Africa, such as in Kenya. There's been some work showing that malaria has resurged into upper elevation areas where it hasn't been for a long time, and that coincides with a warming trend at those higher elevations. And that's probably because the mosquito vectors that transmit malaria, they may be able to complete their mosquito life cycles better when the climate is warmer in those higher elevations, and then the pathogen developing in the mosquitoes may have more time to develop because when the conditions are warmer for the mosquitoes, the development of the parasite in the mosquito can happen quick enough for the disease to transmit to more people. I think that climate change is real and it's happening, and that we're already seeing some of the effects of it.